All right, take number 752. My God. Holy moly cannoli. Anyways, let's get into it. August 17th replay. SwappyBot, showcasing my work, my algorithmic work in the market. I understand stuff, like I said, that most traders will never understand. Mathematics, how they move the market, how they calculate the levels, and how they push price. There's a reason why I can give the high and low of the market every single day before we even trade. Quick primer. If you want to come learn this stuff, you want to have access to this stuff, click the link in the description, land in the chat. If you're a bot, I'm going to kick you out right away. If you're cool and you want to come learn, I'll DM you when you get there. Make sure you respond to my DM and say hello. Ask questions. There's a whole free section in chat. You know, I kind of give a gloss over this stuff, but I don't go into detail. All the details on the other side. But this channel is all about showcasing my work. I don't go into great details, but you can see the thing trade on the replays. You can see exactly how this thing absolutely crushed it here today and is smoking anything that's on the market, man. I'm telling you, I cannot trade better than this thing. I can't trade better than it. We are outperforming metrics at a rapid pace, way further than what I designed this thing for. We were doing 2 to 3x better than that. It is blowing my expectations away, and there's only 100 licenses available for it. I'm capping it at that. So if you want to come learn, there's an entire education suite. You come learn about the mathematics. You can come learn about this algo. You can have a really firm understanding on how the market moves price. I don't care if you trade gold, silver, small caps, large caps, hog, sugar. It all trades the same. It's all based on a core understanding of fractal mathematics, okay? The reason why, this stuff has 40 years of back testing. This is all I trade on any market in the world. Doesn't matter. Anyways, let's get into it. What you'll see is this cool little dashboard. I coded it up there. This is included in SwappyBot as well for Ninja. Oh, want to say NinjaTrader port is going awesome. Guys are using it. We've also got a built-in trade copier that's included. You can connect all your prop firm accounts. We're going through beta testing right now, but everything is like rocking and rolling, and it's all included. This only costs you $100 a month. There's like 9 studies all built in for my team here that you have access to. They're all licensed to. So this is why this is a hard cap. I don't want any more than 100 people using this stuff because it's performing way beyond our expectations or whatever the initial goal was. The initial goal was to get, 3 to 4 R max per day. We're seeing 9, 10, 15 R days when we leave this thing alone to trade. And again, you can trade it on any time frame you want. 10 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 4 hour, daily, weekly swings. It doesn't matter. It's going to trade the exact same. And I'm showcasing you the power of this stuff that I do. Anyways, let's get into it. Asia, we're going to let her run. I'll just kind of talk our way as the day goes on. We're going to let this run from Asia through London into Globex or into the cash session. 1 hour risk, 2 hour target, basically $250 per risk per trade, 5 micros. Let's go. And you'll see this cool little dashboard light up here. It'll change with the as trades keep rolling in. So I made this nice little dashboard so we can keep on top of it. I'm not going to show you these levels. You want to learn it? Come into chat. But we're going to watch this we'll do this a little bit faster here. We'll push this up to like a 35x. So this video won't be too long, but I wanted to show you guys this and how good this thing performs. It doesn't matter if it's Asia, London. I've showcased everything. Short squeeze, choppy rotational price action. This thing does not have red days. Red trades, yes, but like I'm pushing it to have a red day. And it's very, very difficult because it knows the level to trade, and I've coded it properly to trade them properly because I know how they move price. So right now you're just seeing we're at like 8:50 at night here. We're just going to let this run. I'll zoom in on this a little bit so we can see the candles, and I'll just keep continuing to talk about it. I don't want to talk about too much about what I'm doing, right? I just want to let the performance kind of speak for itself. So I encourage you to come into chat. There's a whole free side of it. You can come in, talk to me. I'm not going to hard sell you on nothing. I just let the product speak for itself, right? So in chat, you get access to the math study, you get the algo study, NinjaTrader, and Sierra charts. You get a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a trade copier fully built out for Sierra, which you can trade multiple prop firms. There's a full trade copier that we're building out like Replicanto for NinjaTrader, which again is built specifically for SwappyBot. If you don't want full automation, there's settings in there where you can turn off the actual automation and it goes into advisory mode and tells you what to do on the screen. Place your bracket here, swap it here, cancel it, and it will tell you exactly what to do. Okay. So let's just let this thing trade. So far, we got nothing in the queue, right? There's nothing's been triggered. We're just up, down, up, down, up, down. But there's a reason why today I said we're looking to fade 30,273, and our target was 30,078. It was literally the top tick and the bottom tick of the day. It's all given to you before the market opens, and this is just what I do, man. This is just what I do. So I run a pretty covert, quiet group that is focused, and all we do is trade this. This is all we focus on. We don't care about anything else. We don't care about your chart patterns. We don't care about your VWAP. We don't care about your ICT, fair value gaps. It doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. All that matters are these levels and the context around these levels. And you let SwappyBot do the heavy lifting. So you see here, we're just chopping around. Now this may be a little bit longer video. Hopefully it's not longer than like 30 minutes. You can watch it on 2 or 3x and you can just watch the dashboard kind of do its thing. But I don't understand how people trade without these levels, man. You really don't have an edge unless you really understand these levels and what the market does with it. So we're still waiting for our first trade, and that's okay. We want to be picky. But I'm really trying to do my best to showcase this thing from start to finish. Every type of different condition, tape regime, shorts, longs, bear market, bull tape, bear tape, and how this thing adapts and just how it performs, man. I'm the only guy on YouTube that will showcase his algorithmic work. And this is what I do. The future is in coding. The future is in hands-off trading, but only if you actually understand what you're doing. If you don't understand these levels, or right, if you can't code your system, if it's all open to like interpretation, then you don't got nothing. Okay. I am hardcore math, and that's it. Right? Because that's how the algos move price. Mathematics. So here we go. We might get a long signal here at the top. Let's just see if this level produces. Not a strong enough close. I think it'll go here. Maybe not. Nope. It's a nice hold of the level here. It's just the closes aren't strong enough here for what we're looking for. But they're probably going to push it up to that big blue line. This might go. Should have triggered. Am I locked here? I'm not locked. Oh, I know why. I know why. I don't have this level engaged for longs. This is why. That's shitty because normally when I run replays, I let it run flat out. I just let it do whatever it's going to do, right? But I have it disengaged, so that's too bad. This thing probably goes 2R here, so that'll skew our results. So we would have been in here. We would have been long right here on this candle right here. We would have been up an hour right here already. It's trying to get up here. That's okay. We'll just let it run. I'm sure there's enough R to go around. Another funny thing you'll see here is you'll see some GIFs in here. So there's I got an app I built here just to add fun with trading. You guys will crack up here. You'll see GIFs come in here as soon as I enter a trade. It'll be funny. You'll see it. Longs and shorts, they all have their own GIFs. So there's a package in there. I give it out free to my team here. It just helps keep trading light. You might not be able to see it. It's actually too low here on the chart. Another replay I'll do here for you guys. So right now we're just sitting here, right? We're coming down, right? This thing might go hit a line. I'll just enable it here so we can take some losses and trades here. Might be too late though here. See there? So I just turned the level on. So we would have been long here. We would have been up in R already here, but we're just too late on that. Had it turned off. There's a reason why we don't normally long this level. Asia and London here, you can get away with it. It's less volume. But still, so far, you know, it's 1 in the morning. It's a boring session here. We would already be in this long, but we'll just we'll see if it comes back down. Maybe it sets up here again. But my whole goal for this project is to have a tool that I can let run 24/7, and we're crushing it, man. We're doing so good with this. I'll put my work up against anybody. And I'm obsessed with it. That's all I do is work on this thing 24/7. 24/7. That's the guys in the room. The Ninja port is going awesome. It's already working. We're all using it. It's working really well. So we're just sitting here. It's just chop along in Asia. This is what Asia does. Now we're going to open London here pretty quick. About 30 minutes, it'll open up. I think we get our short off our nice blue level right here that we look for prices stuff. Let's see if it sets up. So we would have been in this long here. We would have been in this thing going for this target of this level. So we're already kind of missing 2R here, but that's okay. We'll just let it rock. There we go. Target met. So we would have been, we'll look for that extra 2R here for the end, but we'll just let this thing play out. All right, let's see if we get a short here. Okay, London's open. See, I have different shaded candles for, you see how Asia is all shaded. All right, look above our level. See what's there. Now just imagine you're sleeping. Okay, you're sleeping away on your VPS. You got this running on a VPS. You're doing your thing. You're sleeping the day away. You're flat right now. Nothing's really hit. You would have been up to R. Now it likes this long. I don't like this long at all. But we're using an offset here, so this thing wants to take more than what it wants to do. So we'll just have to adjust, pull the orders down here too. 1Rs, 2Rs. Let's see if we get a short up here. Hopefully we see Swappy go for the Swappy right here. There we go. Okay, we're going for the short. Let's see if we get a fill. There we go. We're in. Oh, you can't see the GIF. Can we get Cypress Hill? There we go. Cypress Hill's in this. So this will stay as long as you're in the trade. This is just my own shit. I like to have fun when I'm trading. These are all studies that I make for the guys to kind of loosen shit up. So here we go. Oh, I know why. It's because I didn't adjust my my target there. I was using an offset previously here, but we'll put it right at the level here. So we're going for a 2R trade. You watch when it hits here. You'll see the GIF change. Oh, fucking love it. As you can see here, right? Boom, we're up 2R. See this right here? 2R. So math decided to switch, flip levels. That's cool. That's normal. Okay. This is just my math working, right? It's doing what it's supposed to do in this environment. So now it's going to fire that long here again, or fire the short here, and see if we can get a refill here on this next candle. 20 seconds. Oh, it has to set up again. Yeah, we invalidated here on this trade, but it's still in trade state. Let's see if it sets up again here. So this is nice. We're up 2R, so we're up almost 500 bucks. Cool. We want to short again. Let's see if we can get a fill. Might not get a fill. Might just stop just short of the level here. But we'll try. It's got the order out. As you can see, these levels are insanely tight, accurate. It's, what, 4 in the morning here now? EST. Let's see if we can get a fill. Nope, not quite. Tough. Sometimes it's tough to get these fills. Look at that, within a tick. Okay, we're in. All right, boogie down. Let's go. Cypress Hill likes it. Cheering us on here in the trade. There's I got a whole bunch of GIFs here, so it just switches it up all the time here. If we get a win, we'll get some losers here too, so you'll see the losers, but helps keep trading relaxed. I have a lot of fun with this stuff. This is a free study for folks here too, so. All right, let's see if we can get another 2R here. See if we can get up to 4R. Got this Juan Valdez, man. Coffee's cracking. So we're all valid across the board here. Short, 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 right? Nothing says not to short. This level means something. All right, let's see if we can get rotation down. See if we can get up to 4R. We want to make that GIF go to a good one. Wonder which one it'll throw out at us. I'm going to do a video here probably this weekend about why I went down this path and why the hardest part about automation that you're going to have, because there is a very real component to that. But and one of my traders said it the best here today. He sent me a message. He said, thank you for doing all this stuff, for building this out. He says, the best part about my trading has been able to remove myself out of the equation. And that's like, that's everything, right? This is why doing this type of stuff that you're seeing right here, what, this way? Yeah, there we go. This type of stuff is the future. Got to be able to automate everything, man. There we go. Let's see if we can get a win. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. So as you can see here, we're up 4R exactly, right? Plus 960 bucks. It's a great session, right? We haven't done a thing. Our hands have been off. We're just letting code do its thing. Okay. It's 5:30 in the morning. Again, I woke up basically a half hour ago. So waking up to 4R in profit goes, day's done, right? For me, that's my best case scenario. Can we get 4R out of the day, right? And that's like my level of, but we're outperforming this for quite the magnitude. You'll see as the day goes by. We're going to take some losses here during the cash session for sure. But as you can see, we've won 2, we've lost 0. You can see it in the stats there. Today, 2 wins, 2, 0 losses. Now, it wants this long here, which I hate, but we'll let it take it. I'm going to pull this down here and put it at the level here. So I think we'll take a loss here. I don't like it when trigger candles don't trade the level. That's a big pet peeve of mine. So we should take a loss here. We'll go to 3R. We'll get a nice loss GIF here. Well, that could have been a win, but you see how close that fill was not? This is how accurate my levels are, right? Look at that. 1 tick. 1, 2 ticks, maybe 3 ticks max. This is how you know your work is good. Now, this area here, we call it something. This is where most people get mangled and they complain about price action. But this area, the way it's trading, it's supposed to, it's supposed to do this, okay? In this area, we spend a huge percentage of our day in, right? And this is where everybody complains because they don't understand it. So price is doing exactly what it should do in here. They'll be like, it's so choppy, it sucks. But as soon as we're in this zone, we automatically adjust our expectations, right? And SwappyBot does that for you. It has no emotions, right? Swappy just does what Swappy's got to do. Let's see if we set up a short here. See if we can get a swappy. Yes. Let's see if we can get a fill. Let's go. Give us a fill. Come on. Yeah, we're in. Okay, let's see what happens here. Gonna move this down to the level here. Got my offsets here. All right, let's see if we can get to 6R. Oh, snap. See, this does what most other things cannot. It sells pullbacks. It buys pullbacks. There's a very sophisticated order queue system in it that's working behind the scenes. It's all top T guys in the room, right? You just got to come in and come check it out. I'm doing stuff that your favorite guru only wishes they understand. And I'll put my I'll put my work up against anybody, man. Not cocky, just very confident. Because I understand this stuff. And it's just been so nice watching this thing execute. It's just doing everything that it should be doing. So it's cool. We're at a point now where we just let it run, right? Run and work and work and work here. So code doesn't get tired. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. So we're in short here. We're trying to look for that down move here into that nice level right there. Very important daily level. You'll see it turns into our resistance. And this is the point here this morning from the trade plan that I gave to the team this morning where we plan to sell this market down to 30,078. See if we can get a fill. Oh, 1 tick. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. I love it, man. Okay, so we're up 6R. $1,427 here coming into the open. We're going to let this thing run right through the open, right? We're just going to let it trade. We'll take some losses here, but we're 3-0. 3-0. Hands free. Again, this is how the day went down, man. So as soon as we get under 27 here, or sorry, 73. We knew it was a wrap right here. Like, okay, there we go. Now wants the short here, right? So what time is it here? So we're not open on the cash session yet. We're getting close. This is 8:30, so we're an hour here from cash session open. So we're up 6R before the bell even rings. You wake up, and this is where we're at. Right? It's been a great day so far. You don't even have to trade the cash session, but we're just going to let this thing buck. Okay? There we go. That's a little bit better. Frame it good here for the open. Down, down, down. I don't know what we end up here from a full run for here from Asia. I think it's going to be right around 10R. Personally, we'll see. 9 or 10R, which is crushing everything, man. It's not even close. So SwappyBot is your favorite trader's favorite trader. I can guarantee you that. Ooh, I don't like this low short, but we'll take it. We'll get stopped out here, I'm sure. Taking a trade right before the open is always a bad idea, but we'll take the stop here. There we go. We're in. Hopefully we'll get a loss here. And then you'll see the good GIF here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Always a terrible idea to carry a position into the open, right? So that's okay. Oh, wants it again. Again, not a good idea. I don't like this open. Let's see what happens. There we go. Got it back. Wants it again. Keeps firing it again. I don't like it. Oh, just murdering it. We're up 9R. Jesus Christ. All right. It's going to be a bigger day than I thought. Again, look at these executions, man. This is algorithmic trading, right? People say, oh, blah, blah, blah. You just don't get it, do you? Right? This is just what we do. Oh, stopped out. All right, we're in again. Let's see if this works. So it took a loss there. 1R loss. We'll see if we get a 1R, 2R win. Oh. Oh, come on. I should have pulled it back here to the thing. That should have been a nice 2R win. Well, we deserve to get taken out of the trade here now. I wasn't paying attention. Should have yanked it here to the level. I got an offset going. That's why it's publishing that target above the level. So that was a mistake by me. Hopefully we can just get the fill here when it comes back up. There we go. Let's see if we can get a fill. So we're up 7.91R, so basically 8R, right? We took a loss there. We're 2 losses, so we're 5-2. 1 loss during Asia, 1 loss right at the open, which is a silly thing to do. And then we'll see if we can get a fill here. Oh my goodness. Quit being so cheap. There we go. We're at 10R here, 9.8R. I love it. All right. I think we're going to take another loss here. Yeah, it's going to set up for a short. I don't like this. I don't like this short. See if we get popped here on a stop. Yeah, we're going to get stopped out here. There we go. Now it's going to fire a short here. Okay, so it's going to go short. Okay, we're short. Let's see. This was the deciding level today, or 73. It's a very important level on the daily. So we're up 8.7R. Okay. Still a great day, right? We're 6 wins, 3 losses. Every win has gone 2R. Every loss is always ever, right? Ever. It takes a little bit to get going here, but we roll over off our level. So just trying to show you, nothing's perfect, right? SwappyBot takes losses, but it takes great wins. There we go. We're back up to 11R. There you go. Now I know it comes down here to our 175 level here and takes an L. And that's fine, right? It's trying to get the short again, right? Which is the correct move here. But I know we take a loss here. Yeah, when it comes back down here. And there's nothing wrong with this trade location. It's actually a very, very good trade location for us. It's just nothing's perfect, right? But once we broke 175, we're like, oh, we're going to 78, right? So then we turn around. Oh, it's trying to get the short here. Let's see if we can get a fill. Oh, that's right. We didn't get a fill here. So what was happening here is open print was right below our level. And as soon as we came up to get a fill at the level, we couldn't get it because stupid chart traders were sitting at the open print and they're just like short it, short it, short it, short it. And we couldn't get this level kissed here for an entry. And it happens. Sometimes you get this stuff, it gets in the way. IB high, IB low, open print, and it just gets in the way, all right? And you can't get your fill. It happens. But we don't care about that, right? We want to just leave the orders out the level, let the system work properly, and take our wins, take our losses. So we're 7 wins and 3 losses. So now we're going to take our 4th loss here in 16 hours, whatever, 17 hours. You see how it keeps moving the orders back and forth here? This is why we call it SwappyBot. It's always looking for the best fill. Now here we plunge into here, and I knew as soon as this thing traded, I knew we were getting stopped out because I could see on the tape the way they came into 75. I'm like, oh, okay, we're going lower. So that's fine. Let's take the stop. So we're in. We don't even get an R out of it, and then this thing just turns south. This should be right here. I'm tired of using this offset. There we go. So we take the loss here. But again, we're hands off, right? We are up 11R on the day, right? We're having an incredible day. So now we've set up for a short here, but we're already in this long. So it's like, okay, we got to see this thing through. We get stopped out. That's cool. And now it tries to join the short. I don't think we get a fill here. And we go all the way down to our target here into 78, which we stay weak all afternoon. And we actually end up getting a nice short here to bring us back. Yeah, we're going to end the day here almost at 12R. I know we get one more trade here at the lows. So we'll just let it run. So that's a lot of talking for me. I'll just let this thing run out. But again, I mean, on a day where lots of people complain in the summertime, be like, oh, this stuff sucks. We're making 10, 12R. I don't know. Come and join, see what it's all about, man. There's a full education suite in the room. Like I said, I'm only letting 100 people in here in total. I've been working with the same guys for like 4 years, just so you know. I don't like a lot of attention, right? I like to build in private, work in private. And I've been working with my team for 3-4 years now privately. We've all been trading this for years. So there we go. We got the short trigger. So now we'll see if we can get a fill. We'll just see how this plays out. And yeah, if you want to come learn more, you know where I'm at. Click the link in the description. There's free access here into chat. If you want to come in, you're going to have to work. But again, there's a whole education portal. I've been teaching this stuff for 4 or 5 years, man. This is not a first rodeo for me. I've got thousands of hours of teaching. Like I said, it's a very close group, though. So that's SwappyBot. So let's let it take the last order here. We'll end the day up 12R and just a monstrous day. Now remember, this is a $250 risk per trade. We're up $2,382 currently. So we're up 10R. So not only do you get me in the room, you get me all day long. You get 5 Zoom sessions a week. We do them all at market close. We replay the algo. There's a whole back trading system, a back testing system that I've built out for the algo where we run replays. It tracks your data, pulls everything apart, analyzes the trades, analyzes the levels. It's an amazing build out here. So I highly recommend you come and check me out. And I'll make you forget everything that you've learned about trading. Because it's all noise. You just need to understand the levels, right? How price does what it does. All right, so what time is it? 2:40. Kind of a terrible time to enter a trade. But we're in. See for Cypress Hill. See what they do about it. So again, every trade is a 1 hour risk and we're going for 2 hours. Now you can put settings in the bot. You can be like, hey, I want to go for 4 hours, 6 hour, whatever. In my 8 months of building this out, I have some recommendations. You don't have to listen to me, but there's watch this reversal. Doesn't even it gets close to us and goes straight back up. This is how accurate these levels are. So our target was 30,078. This is where this blue line is. It's 30,078. It seems random, but it's not. I know what it means. So we're still in short here. We're trying to get a fill. I don't think we get filled here until right until the close. It finally tags the level and says, okay, that's it. We're done here. Because the market has to trade this level. I know it doesn't make sense to you, but there's a reason why they're trying not to let it trade, and one side is trying to get it to trade, right? That's all math, right? They have to trade certain levels, right? It's the agenda of the day. If the bulls protect here, they want to trade it up to X level. There we go. There's Alf. Alf loves it. Look at that. All right. So let's break down these stats. Okay, market's closed. There we go. Plus 11.94 R hands off. $250 risk, $2,865. We started this during Asia and went all the way through London and all the way through the cash session. Okay. 8 wins, 4 losses, 2 hour wins, 1 hour losses. That's how you become a profitable trader, folks. Anyways, that's it for me. You like what you see, give me a thumbs up on the video. Maybe like and subscribe, but the smartest thing you can do for yourself is click the link in that description, come into my chat and talk to me directly. Okay, I'll make the time. I'll DM you directly. Please be serious and get ready to work. And I'm doing some really cool stuff. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. Another great day. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you, and God bless.